A little bouncing, a little feeling out.
It was a different Frank Coulter in the press conference.
It certainly was.
Oh!
Guy with the spin back, held on tight, and Jake with the slam.
Caught him in the chin with the spinning back heel.
Yes, it was looking for a shoot, and he just spun right around. This is where it is. These guys are going to be working. Watch out, folks, because there's going to be a lot of action here. These guys are lightweights, but they're going to move fast. Jake trying to get base, possibly get into guard or pass guard.
Frank Coulter was all business this time around. And usually Frank's joking around and playing around during the press conferences and things like that. I mean, at the last press conference in MFC, he wore a dress, you know, so this is not your normal stable guy. Frank is a riot. He is a great guy, but this is all business, this MFC. He came in serious. He looked like he's been training, and I'm telling you, he's ready to go tonight. He is. I think he knows that this is probably one of the toughest fights of his career yet, and he's got a lot to prove to himself and to all the critics out there as well. Ooh, some nice work by Jake Hatton there as well. Oh, from the bottom. That's what it's about right there. You got to be busy from everywhere. That is what's going to keep you on top on the scorecards and keep you busy with the fight. And again, Oh!
Look at this. Striking from the bottom. Spinning out. There it is again. There it is again. Whoa, whoa.
Have you ever seen that? A guy winning the fight from the bottom like that?
You don't see that. That is something that Shaw Franco trains with the guys. You got to be able to fight from everywhere. Whether you're standing up, upside down, sideways, and backwards. You got to be ready all the time. And I tell you, just by the opening minutes of this fight, Frank Coulter looks ready. Take nothing away from Jake Hatton. He is a good fighter, and he's ready to go.
The altitude here in Calgary shouldn't affect Hatton at all. Being from Colorado, there should be no effect of the altitude. So both these individuals are in just awesome shape.
Yeah, if anybody has a disadvantage, it would be Frank Coulter.
Yeah, being from Toronto,
yes.
Of course.
Come on, Jake.
Good work by both guys here so far.
Put it to his head, buddy.
And then just the same, Frank's been a little more busier with the strikes.
You got it.
Jake trying to hold the legs together now. He doesn't want to get kicked from the bottom.
Shots?
Yes, he is. Staying busy. Like I said before, Jake Hatton is a fast-paced fighter. He's going to keep you busy, and if you want to get by Jake, you got to beat him to his next move. Nice scoot and twist by Frank.
This is great to see the MFC bringing the #1 and #2 fighters fighting for the #1 ranking.
That's right. Again, busy from the bottom. Neither one of these fighters wants to take a pause in the action here. Both staying busy. Nice work here, guys. Again, the kicks from the bottom. Jake Hatton laying the kicks in the legs from the top.
Frank looks very, very comfortable here on the bottom, too.
Yes, he does. These leg kicks for use at home, you know, this can take a lot out of the fighter on the ground. Getting the right kicks into the shins, into the legs, might make it hard for him to stand up once he's able to get up. But
they're going to stand him up.
Yes, they are.
The crowd in Calgary going crazy for this.
Lots
Show
of
a sportsman
action in this fight so far. What's going on? A little pause, a little misstep with the glove. A little time pause.
While we have this pause in the action, I've heard in the past, people have been asking when the belts are coming up. You know, there's no belts in the MFC yet. I know Mr. Pavlich has talked in the past about working your way up to win the belt. What's your opinion on that?
I think it's a really good idea. We're going to see storylines being built. We're going to see fighters making their career adjustments, getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights in the MFC. Then we're going to put the belts on the line. The belts, you want to know that you won something that is meaningful. You don't want to come in here. The MFC doesn't want to give their belts away after one fight. You're going to have to work for it. You want to be the man, you got to be the man.
That's right. Now, why doesn't Hatton pass the guard, go to mount and try to strike from there?
I think by the way it's been looking, he's got to be careful when he's going to get out of the guard, because Frank is going to hit him from there. Taking a heel kick to the face as you're trying to get out of the guard can do a lot of damage to you. So I think what he's going to have to do is play a tight inside game, look to open Frank up with strikes, and then slowly sneak past the guard. Just like he's doing here, you see Jake climbing up on both his feet, and he's kind of stacking Frank over. If he can get Frank's hip area up and above.
Kick to the face from the bottom.
It's working.
Oh,
he's taking it to him.
Great knee.
Jake is looking a little laid back here. He's getting some, he's getting some takedowns, but it's Frank who's pulling the action and pushing it to him.
Frank told me at the press conference that he wants to drag this out to the third round, stretch out Hatton. Oh, he's back
my
again.
God. Heel kick and then a left hook in the face.
Boom.
Bang, a knee in
Drops
the
with
face,
the knee.
another knee.
Oh, after the bell.
Exciting. Oh my goodness, these guys are good.
Little
fun.
action after the bell.
Nice.
I think Hatton's finding out he is in a fight.
I think so, bleeding from the nose already.
Johnny Cage Culture told me at the press conference, he said, Vin Meister, I want you to make sure that you're going to know that this fight will go the distance. He said he's going to take him out to the deep end and then drown him. He's going to push him over the edge, pull this fight to the end. He said that Jake Hatton's cardio could not keep up with his.
Well, we're going to see what's going to happen here because the way these guys are punching and kicking, we can look and see a KO possibly happening.
Well, you know how hard they train at Shaw's. Being a former member down at Shaw Franco's, they train hard, real hard. And Culture said, if any chance to win this fight, I have to take Jake Hatton to the third round.
I know for a fact that those guys train harder than they ever have to fight. So it's going to be an interesting evening tonight. Little Coors Light replay here.
You had every
action. Bang! Look at that. Heel kicks from the bottom. This is what's happening. Jake is going to have to keep a tight game. If he's going to pass the guard, he's going to have to be careful and keep the hands up. Bang, bang. Here it is again. Little double leg scoop and slam. You can see Frank holding on. No, he's going to go down. He's just going to get that guard on. Good action by these guys here.
Just a great fight. Great fight for the main event.
I mean, this is first round action. These guys are fighting like it's been 30 seconds the whole round. Kick to the face, left hook, knee, bang, another
dropped
knee,
him, dropped him.
And Jake coming back with an overhand right of his own.
After the bell. So,
Oh, that was sharp knee.
and then a little right hand after the bell from Jake Hatton.
Oh my goodness. Well, Tommy Vaughn, what do you think of the first round? Who do you think's got it?